something that is a major influence with a lot of my goals for this year, which is actually quite vulnerable. Lots of my goals for 2025 are influenced by that giant, scary decision. Hola, hello, bienvenidos. Welcome to the honest audio diary of a 30-something daydreaming, overthinking, multi-passionate, frolicking fairy. I'm Crystal, encantada. This is part reflection, part storytelling, part pep talk for you and for me about chasing them big old dreams, figuring things out and making the most of this messy, magical life. Rambles include current hyperfixations, fitness, flamenco, French, feelings, personal growth and relationship musings, creative chaos, personal and business, travel adventures, and reminders that you're not too late, too much, or too lost. Come frolic with me in this audio sphere. Vamos! Look at this coffee with a heart. Cute! At the start of this year, I made a big fat list of all my big dreams for 2025, and some are more like life ones. Some of them are scary, some of them are exciting, but all of them are important to me for some reason or other. Ooh, I need to sneeze. Sorry about that. And in today's Dream Diaries episode, I wanted to pick one little section from my goals list and dive into why it's important to me and how I'm planning on making it happen, because that's the key thing here. It's not just writing stuff down, actually doing it, you know? So yeah, and at the end I'll tell you a little bit about something that is a major influence with a lot of my goals for this year, which is actually quite vulnerable. So today I just want to focus on one of my, I think there's maybe like 5 or 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections: relationship, family, friendships and socializing, work and money, body, mind, and then life goals. So 7 different sections. Today I just want to focus on body. It's a weird one, and it's a very, very loaded topic, but an important one. So what I wrote down, I did actually in my notes app, but I can't look at it in my notes app because I'm recording on my phone. But body goals for this year. Number 1 was the Great Ocean Road 14K in May. Should I put it on my... Oh, hold up. Actually, I'm going to put it on here. Great Ocean Road 14K. There we go. It's on there. It's official. Okay, and so although that's not like a wildly crazy goal for me, it's something to work towards, which will keep me consistent with my running. So I could run a 10K at the weekend, so I'm probably not far off being able to run a 14, but it's more having a goal like that, where it's like we're going to be doing it in a group, it's an event, there's a date, it's like set, and it's an external thing, gives me the motivation now to keep running, because I don't want to absolutely die and struggle throughout the entire thing. So it just gives me that extra push to do like maybe 2 runs instead of 1, or like just run, you know. And why I want to run is general health. It gets me outdoors. I feel amazing afterwards, even though before, most of the time I'm like, no. When I finish run, I'm like, oh my God, life's amazing. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to do it. And it's a cheap way to maintain a nice level of fitness. So the second one I wrote was build arm strength. And I wrote rope climb because last year we did something called True Grit, which is kind of like Tough Mudder. If you've ever done a Tough Mudder, like a almost like military style obstacle course thing, and I absolutely loved it. It was just, it's such a vibe to do things in a team. It's like a real bonding experience. And I gave every single obstacle a go and like was quite proud of myself. But the one thing I just couldn't do was the rope climb, where you pull yourself up with your arms and you have to obviously pull your full body weight with your arms. And though I go to the gym and do a few bits and bobs here and there, I just didn't have the arm strength or technique to do that, and that was quite frustrating. So even though rope climb is not like be all and end all, it just reminded me that I'd like to build my arm strength more. So that's a bit of a goal that I have there. Spend more time playing outside. Actually, a really important one for me. I like playing. I am childish slash immature, but in some ways, I like that about myself. I'm quite playful. I love doing cartwheels, handstands. Like, honestly, I'm like that 6-year old, 7-year old me that went to gymnastics is still very much within me. And sometimes I just let her run wild. And yeah, I feel like it's not necessarily about having a goal of like, I want to look a certain way, but it's about something that I really enjoy, which is just like playing and having a laugh and frolicking, if you like. Then I wrote body love empowerment shoot. So this is something I was thinking about because I'm 34, just turned 34, and my body's changing and it's going to continue to change. And I know that at certain phases of my life, I have looked back and gone, oh God, I look so good there. Oh God, look how young and whatever and blah, blah, blah. And I feel good about myself right now, but I know that in a few years, especially if I end up having children, there will be some major change to my body. And I don't want to wait to be a certain way or have a certain level of fitness to love my body. So I wanted to do something that is empowering and loving and celebratory of my body the way it is right now. So that's something I want to do for myself. I haven't put that in yet, but I will. Then a couple of other things. Nourish body, stop eating when full. You're not a food waste container. The word nourish is really important for me because in the past I have been in the whole like diet culture mindset of like low calories, eat one peanut and a celery stick. And it just makes me really unhappy. And I guess I don't want to, like, I'm not bothered about counting calories or anything like that. But one thing I do need to bear in mind is that I'm nourishing my body and giving myself enough energy. Energy is something I struggle with. So making sure that I've got the nutrients and all that kind of stuff in the food that I'm eating. Stop eating when I'm full. I have got this thing where I'm like, I must finish my plate, even if I'm like bursting. And I'm getting much better at that. And then the last one was only drink alcohol when you want to, not because it's what's happening. And I think this is a cultural thing, right? It's like we drink when we're with friends, we drink when we celebrate, we drink when we're mourning. You know what I mean? Like we drink for every occasion. And I won't lie to you, I love a drink. I love a drink. I love a glass of bubbles, love a glass of wine, love a cocktail, love a beer, love a seltzer. In fact, there's not many drinks I don't like. I love socializing. I do enjoy the buzz that I get. But sometimes I find like we get together or we're doing something social and it's like it's the done thing. And there's been moments where I'm like, I actually don't want to drink, but I do it anyway because it's what's happening. So I'm not trying to like demonize drinking, not at all. But I know that it has like negative effects on me, especially if red wine and white wine. Red wine I love, but white wine I hate and it gives me a headache. It's just like, why am I even consuming that? But I don't want to stop drinking alcohol. I just want to be a bit more intentional and conscious when I'm choosing to drink because I know that there will be consequences. I'll probably have some kind of hangover. Nobody likes a hangover and they're getting worse and worse as you get older. So yeah, just being more conscious with those choices and just doing it because I want to, not because it's what's happening. So I think those are all my body goals for the year. I mean, there's other things like I want to be consistent with the gym, but I think mainly there are some like outcome things for me. So I want to do well in this run. I want to build my arm strength, see if I can do this rope climb thing. I want to be outside more. I want to play. Like I love literally frolicking, cartwheeling, like whatever outside. I want to love my body how it is right now and celebrate it whilst I'm nourishing and making good choices. And I want to nourish it with good shit. So yeah, I could break down how I came up with all of these goals. I have my own little process. If that's something you're interested in. But yeah, in the next one, I'll probably go into a bit more detail on another section. Maybe some of my bigger life goals. That's a big one. Oh yeah, and the thing I was going to say, something that I'm thinking about at the moment, which is massively influencing some of my goals this year, is the fact that my partner and I are thinking about if and when we want to have kids. And yeah, I realize that's going to be a big life change. And some of the things that I do now, I maybe won't have as much time, energy, money, resources to be able to do. And so lots of my goals for 2025 are influenced by that giant, scary decision. Maybe I'll talk about where I'm at with that at the moment, because it's on my mind a lot. Too much. But yeah, like body fitness stuff, there's a lot tied into it, but at least for now I know that I've got the energy and the time to dedicate to gymming, running, playing, and I know that doesn't mean, I know having kids doesn't mean all of that goes completely out the window, but I hear it becomes a little bit harder, so I'm taking that into account. Okay, that's all for now. See you next time.